Right, so today has been quite interesting in terms of the rubber trench that we've got through this section. As you can see, this edge of the feature is really straight, almost vertical, and very easy to follow with your trowel. And this side has caused us quite a few problems. What we've got is around past the cobbles, we have a relatively vertical face, and we have what seems to be other contacts coming through, so possibly another feature going in that direction. But as of yet, we can't do anything about that. We're going to wait for these guys to deal with their rubber trench and then that rubble before we can explore in that direction. But it's promising that we do have, dare I say, a possible return. And what we also have is this huge stone, and this is quite encouraging really, because it makes us think, well yes, there were lots of stones in this area that were massive, and because of its size we think it's quite likely that it was left here. And you can see where the cut of the feature is going really quite at an angle underneath the cobbles, where they would have been digging in to try and remove it. And we actually have a change in context, so we have a change in the fill that they're using to put into to support the cobbles, because they've obviously realised that they can't take the stone out. And with having one straight edge and one quite angular edge, what we think would have happened is they would have dug in at one end straight down with a bit of gap between them and the wall, and then they'd have been levering it out and they'd have just been hacking around the stones here, not really caring about the edge that side, so they can lever them out. The problem we're having is that these cobbles are becoming quite dangerous, and so we're really trying not to put any volunteers in here because we don't want them falling on anyone. And it's actually resulting in the fact that because the angle is so steep, we're having to shore it up a bit and not remove all of this context. So that's causing a few issues. The other issue is that it's 3:25 and we finish in an hour or so, and we really need to have this planned because we don't want to leave it overnight. Any amount of things can happen, and we don't want to lose the edge and we don't want to ruin it for future years. So our issue now is that we're going to just finish off the slightest little bits, and then it's going to be really intense recording of this edge of the feature so that we can get it done and then we can shore it up again before we leave tonight.